The East Coast Bays has been a place I've fished for many years. Although back in the early 90s, when the fish seemed more prolific, I still love to fish these little spots which still produce for me today. Welcome to Real Kiwi Fishing. This week I'm down the bay having a surf cast. Now we're about 2.5 weeks into September. There's been some real nice fish coming through the bays here, surf casting sort of 35, 40 up to 50 centimeters. So I've decided to come down and give the old surf cast a good flick out. And what I'm doing is basically starting, because it's high tide, I normally fish the low tides around this area, but we've got this high tide spot up here. There's not a lot of weed and rock around here, so I've started with a good sort of half-ounce sinker to get out a little bit further and hope that obviously don't get caught up. But also what that sometimes means is the fish don't sort of come around there because there's no sort of rock and weed to sort of mooch around and scavenge sort of the kinners and stuff. So I'll see what happens. If nothing happens here, what I'm going to do is move down the beach a little bit. I know there's a little bit more rock and weed down the beach, down the end here, so if I get no fish here, I might as well move down, have a shot at some fish, hopefully not get too snagged up. So hopefully we get into some fish today and get you out once we're on. Just getting the line wet in magic conditions like this is what I still love about my fishing today. Fish or no fish, it's just great being out there and doing it. Just got my first little snapper. It's probably takeable, close to 30 centimeters, but I'll put this one back. First one goes back, so far so good. A little bit of fun. My first few baits produced a couple of nice little fish around 30 to 33 centimeters, which I decided to release and hope for some bigger models. Going to try a little bit of squid. Now that it's sort of coming on dark, I wouldn't mind having the bait. It's going to sit there a little bit longer than the pilchard. One good thing about the pilchard, obviously the smell and the burley that sort of, you know, gets kicked around when it sort of gets chewed up and stuff. But coming on dark, or an hour before dark, those longer lasting baits are sort of the go, just so those bigger snapper get a chance to come in and bowl the smaller ones out the way and grab the bait, hopefully. A lot of those big double-figured fish have all but gone. Sometimes casting out my baits, I reminisce those special days where my mates and I would have no trouble catching solid fish from the shore. Well, it's just getting dark. Bites are starting to come on a little bit more. There's a lot of little stuff there. I've had some real nice, those sort of heavy nudges, and you know there's some nice snapper, but haven't hooked up as yet. It's going to get a bit dark to record once again, but hopefully we get a few fish just on dark, and just probably fish probably about an hour into dark. With night coming on, the bigger fish came in, and with each bait casted out, it didn't take long to hook up. Just got a real nice strike. Got it at sort of halfway in and it come off, so I'll have another shot. I'm starting to get really hammered now. Just missed a real nice grab. They're just starting to come on the bite now, so I'm going to get another bait in quickly and see if I can get into something bigger. Got a nice fish, probably around 4 or 5 pound. I'd say. He'll be coming home for dinner. Just got another nice fish here, probably about 3 or 4 pound. So yeah, not a bad fish off the rocks, coming on bite, just on dark. And through the dark, so just hanging in there to see how long they'll bite for, but not a bad fish. There was some nice fish here, and the fish of the night was this beauty, around 60 centimeters. Man, what an epic day off the bricks it turned out to be. So there you go, another cool day down off the bay there, surf casting. There's a lot of small fish around that 30-35 centimeters, which I let go. And as it got on to dark, there was some better sort of grabs coming through. And so I caught a couple of nice fish there. Probably got about 5 or 6 all up to take home. And it's a good day, or good late evening. Tide's gone out now, so I'm going to head back around, can get back around, back to the car. So another great day out on the in the bays surf casting. So until next time, tight lines. Thanks for watching another great day out fishing with Real Kiwi Fishing. And you can also find more of my movies on my YouTube channel, Real Kiwi Fishing.